What's up, guys? Today's Thursday, July 18th. Here is the one trade that I took today in the morning. It gave me a nice 1 to 6.3 risk to reward. A 1,022 tick trade, probably the biggest trade I've had in my whole trading career. So that's amazing. Let's get into why I took this trade. So going on to a higher time frame, we noticed that we had this massive sell-off these last couple of days, right? Mainly yesterday and today. If you look, we ended up having that market structure shift here on the 4-hour time frame, that liquidity grab right up there. We retraced back up into premium of this move on down, off of this liquidity grab that we had here. So what I was looking to see was if we were going to continue to move on up, I wanted to see us push up into this high. Otherwise, this 4-hour fair value gap remained key for me, because if we inverse that, then we are going to target lower liquidity. And so we did do that. Yesterday, I tried playing the bounce off of this here. Wrong idea, obviously. I got wrecked yesterday. I took 2 losses on that day because I completely threw out the window the fact that we had inversed this. So we were aiming for lower liquidity, and this is a low resistant liquidity run right here. There really wasn't much to stop us. And so I should have been looking for shorts yesterday, but I didn't. So shame on me. Regardless, right? I came in this morning thinking, you know what? Okay, potential bullishness, but we're just so close to this swing low and this swing low. It's almost like it needs to take those. So I was looking on a higher time frame. Please excuse the super messy chart, but what I see here is that we have a 4-hour fair value gap, right? We also have this 4-hour fair value gap that got inversed. So now it's an inverse fair value gap. And if you look overnight, the action tapped into it and rejected off of it. And then this morning we tapped into it and rejected off of it too. So I was actually late to the market. I didn't get to the market until about 10:30-ish, I think. So you see we had that rejection off of that inversion fair value gap. So that led me to be bearish. At first, I was bullish in the morning. But what I noticed was, and the reason why I was bullish in the morning was, if you look at the quarterly cycles, you know what? I shouldn't have been bullish this morning. I should have been bearish, because we had accumulation and we manipulated it up for London, which would mean that we're looking for sells. I guess I was just bullish because of the fact that we had such a big drop on down, but there was no reason to be bullish at all. So the one thing that I was thinking was, if I want to be bullish, to remain bullish, I wanted to see this 15-minute fair value gap get inversed. If we fail to inverse it, or fail to get a continuation on up, or strong volatility through it, because at around 10:30 we start to get some pretty strong volatility and volume. If we fail to get that, then I want to go short, targeting those 2 swing low points right here and right here. So if you look, we tapped into that 15-minute fair value gap. And so what I wanted to do was take a look on the 1-minute chart, just to see what kind of price action we were going to get within it. And if you look here, we were having that move on up. And then when I saw this breakdown right here, where we took out this low right there that was created, this should have continued on higher if we were going to end up slicing through that. And I just saw that we had that market structure shift there. And then we ended up just getting a reversal here, because we tapped back into this fair value gap. I entered in when I saw that we started coming back down. We had this inverse fair value gap right there. I entered in. I took some partials off at this low, a little bit more right here, another one at that sell side level, and then I left a runner to this sell side level right there. So that was a perfect trade. Following market structure, higher time frame, order flow, just looking to see how price reacts at various points, and it ended up just being a green trade. So hopefully you guys took this trade too. You guys didn't get, even if you got cooked on longs here, you get stopped out right there. Price retraces back up into premium. You could have taken this fair value gap right there, or waited for confirmation of some sort, this inversion right here, taps back into it, and you could have ridden down to here, stop at this high, and that's even then would have been a great trade too. So there's always a second entry. No matter where it is in terms of price, there's always a second entry. So just be patient, wait for it next time, and yeah, we'll see what tomorrow brings, guys. Peace.